Hello, world. I'm back. Just got finished watching the Boston Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat basketball playoff game. Uh, I'm calling this one. The NBA is the NBA is WWE. It's not real basketball anymore. Every year, you guys disappointed me more and more with the fake calls, the favoritism, and all the extra bull that comes along with it. Right now, the NBA has no integrity. Any player of the NBA who steps up and shoot free throw lines, who steps up and shoot free throws at the free throw line, has no integrity. Especially when you know you didn't get fouled. I don't know if you guys have seen this commercial, whether it's a basketball game, but the team, so-called, the other team hit the ball out of bounds, and it's last second of the game, and the coach called timeout, and the player came over and was like, "Coach, I didn't hit, I touched it. It was me. I did it." But you'll never see that in the NBA. None of them have integrity. It's all about how much your jersey sells, how much money the refs and the commissioner and everybody else in the top is betting on the games. You can't say anything negative about them or we're going to fine you. That sounds like a dictatorship. That don't sound like a democracy. It don't sound like a fair league. If I do a bad job, I get fired. A lot of these refs need to be fired. Period. David Stern needs to be fired. Step down, retire, whatever you want to call it. You can call it what you want to. I don't believe in superstar rules. And anybody that got superstar playing on their team right now, you don't agree with me because you kissing their butts. Trying to let it be as G-rated as possible, but it's hard because I'm very passionate about sports and fair play. It's not fair play to see Jordan push Russell halfway across the room, and it's considered the best shot, one of the best shots of his career when he was cheating. To see LeBron get an and one on a layup when he just got finished pushing off with his off arm every time he go to the rack. And the list goes on with the stars. It's like if we making big money off you, you're free to do what you want to do. We'll make sure you get all the calls you want. We'll make sure you everything goes your team's way. You've never seen a superstar in foul trouble. You've never seen him with 5 fouls. You've never seen LeBron James no more than 3 fouls. Dwayne Wade, same thing. Kobe Bryant, same thing. Kobe's my guy, but I believe in fair play. They're starting to call more fouls on Kobe now because he's not what he used to be in the league's eyes. Same thing with Shaq. He used to just ball over you and dominate you, and it was okay, But now he can't do that since his jersey and the money he's bringing to the NBA is not what it used to be. So now we got to start treating him like the rest of the field hands. This is fake. The NBA should have entertainment at the end of it because that's what it's turned out to be. This is drama at its best. This is fake at its best. You can say what you want to about me and what I'm saying, and if you don't believe me, just look it up. Like I said, this goes back way back. I seen Jordan do it growing up, having different rules than all the rest of the people, and now my kids are gonna grow up with this same non-integrity team or league. This has become very redundant and ridiculous to see what the game I love has turned into. I used to couldn't wait for the playoffs. I used to couldn't wait to see the Wings play, but that was fake. NHL's starting to turn really fake. Sidney Crosby's not the face of the league. He's soft. The league was calling him. The league was calling him the face of the league before he had a ring, but they had to solidify it. That's why Pittsburgh won that over the Red Wings a year ago, 2 years ago. Pittsburgh, they're gonna hate me for saying it, but it's true. It's true. You give things to guys. Same thing in boxing. Same thing. Double standard with Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. The same thing. Berto, same thing. This is what happens when you give people things they don't earn or things they don't deserve. I come from a league to where I come from a time to where when you came baseline, you had to be a man to come baseline because you had to come hard because there was somebody that was going to give you hard fouls. It wasn't no free shots. Wasn't no Olay defense. Wasn't no free lanes. Now it's watered down. It's watered down basketball. Every announcer, every journalist stands up for them, but they're getting kicked back from it too. So it used to be journalism is a profession where they tell the truth, no matter where the truth takes them. There is no truth anymore. The refs do not have a hard job. I don't care what nobody says. I can sit in the same spot as the ref and call the plays that's supposed to be called. There's no reason for any player to sit on a free throw line half of a game. No one's fouling you like that. And then on the other hand, he's not in foul trouble. He don't have that many fouls on him. Ain't nobody fouling you that much. No one's touching you like that. I've played sports. I know real sports when I see it, and that's not real. Yes, you got to make the shot. And that's what makes them professionals, because they've been practicing on their game and they can make those shots. It's easier to make shots when a team is being timid because they're in foul trouble. They're in the penalty. They can't play hard defense. They can't play defense like they like. Why? Because this is the league's boy, or one of the league's boy. I would love to see basketball go back to the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, to where it was real basketball, and it really meant that you had talent, not marketability. You sell enough jerseys and you're my man. You've made me $1 billion, so you're my guy. It's just field hands. You may say I'm raving, or I am a raving lunatic. You may call me that, or I don't care. I just know this is not real basketball. And for anybody, and every fan in Miami that cheered when Paul Pierce got kicked out, you're not a real fan of basketball. You're not, because that was totally uncalled for. That was totally uncalled for. That's like me cheering to see one of my rivals get hurt. You're not a fan of the game. You're not. That's not how the game was supposed to be played. For any football player that hits anyone's knees, you're not a real football player. You have no integrity. You're not a real fan. You don't love the game like it's supposed to. You don't honor the game. It's cheap. It's cheap and it's cheating. And this is cheating at its best. This is entertainment at its best. This is sports entertainment at its best. The NBA has turned into WWE. They need to stop putting it out there as just a fair league and it's fair play. It's not. It's not. And for anyone to sit up and actually like these years, these last 15 years of basketball are not real fans of basketball. You don't like the game. You don't know anything about the game because that's not how it's supposed to be played. You're not one player is not supposed to be getting treated better than any of the other ones. When you come in as a rookie, you get the same call the veteran get. Why? Because we're trying to promote fair play, and that's not fair play. I know I'm talking on deaf ears, but don't one really wants to hear this. I don't care. I don't care how you feel about me or what I think, but I know the truth, and this is the truth, and you know it's the truth. I'm not a Paul Pierce fan. I'm not a Boston fan. I'm a Detroit Piston fan. I'm a bad boy for life. I'm from Michigan, so I love my home. I love my home teams, but I'm not just saying this because of that. I just like fair play. I want to see fair play. I want to turn on the TV and actually see a real game. Not some fake flopping, tripping over your feet, they calling it fouls. Dwayne Wade's falling all over the place and it's a foul because he decided to fall. Trying to do some acrobatic crap. And the list goes on. The list goes on, and this won't be the last time. Until we get a real commissioner in the NBA, then we may see some real basketball. Until big business get out of the NBA and every other sports, then we'll see that real sport again. But for now, we're stuck with this watered down version of sports. If I wanted to see sports entertainment, I would watch WWE. Thank you. You guys have a good night.